Good Thursday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on another delightful day for autumn. This is Thursday, the 15th of October, 2015. On your way out the door this morning, we have generally clear to partly cloudy skies across the region and some temperatures that are still chilly in the low 40s across the Hudson River Valley, even some 30s being reported this morning. Poughkeepsie 35 right now at 7 a.m. this morning. Montgomery is clear at 37. Other temperatures generally ranging in the New York City, New Jersey metro area in the upper 40s to lower 50s. Central Park up to 51 right now. Pressures are rising. The winds are light and variable at most stations, and basically we're dealing with a chilly morning across the region, and it's going to warm up to near seasonable levels once again this afternoon under sunshine. Morning surface chart from WeatherRoanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software shows the high pressure ridge building in across the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area up through southern New England, and this is a refreshing air mass in place with a variable west to southwesterly wind across the region, mostly zonal westerly wind, and that means a downsloping today. Temperatures getting back into the mid and upper 60s in the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia metro area. Morning pass of visible satellite imagery this morning shows mostly clear skies, partly cloudy skies, a few clouds around the region at mid-levels in the atmosphere. It's dry, bone dry. Water vapor channel also showing all of the sinking air across the region, making for a beautiful day. This is radar clutter. It could even possibly be birds, but it's probably just all radar clutter. There's absolutely no precipitation on the ground, and again, none of this is falling. This is all radar clutter. See? Here in the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, beautiful day for flying. VFR conditions in place across all of the sites. Winds will start off mostly westerly at around 5 knots or less before they pick up to 10 knots during the day or so, and then decrease back to 5 knots or so during tonight. A weak cold front will approach from the west overnight toward daybreak Friday, and this could be a few isolated showers associated with the front, mainly across the northern areas. Outlook for Friday, VFR, small chance of a MVFR ceiling in any morning shower. Then Saturday through Monday, great, mostly VFR conditions, breezy northwesterly winds possible during the daytime hours. Right now outside of Newark, it's beginning to warm up. It's at 49, dew point 42, humidity 77%. The wind is west at 6. A few clouds at 7,000, VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia is looking good too. Temperatures on the rise this morning on the tarmac, 53, dew point 43, humidity 69%. The wind is northwest at 10. Visibilities are better than 10 miles. A few clouds at around 5,000. Looking good out there with VFR conditions in place. On the coastal waters today, we have some small craft advisories in effect until Friday morning. And this is for west to southwest winds at 10 to 15 knots, gust up to 25 knots, and seas averaging around 2 to 4 feet on the Jersey side. On the southern shores of Long Island, again, winds will be from the west at 15 to 20 knots, gust up to 25 knots, seas averaging 3 to 6 feet. And this small craft advisory extends into Friday afternoon. Here's your chilly start around the region this morning, with temperatures generally running from the upper 30s into the lower 40s this morning, with generally clear to partly cloudy skies just before sunrise. And the current analysis and forecast charts from the Weather Prediction Center. Here's our high pressure ridge across the center of the nation, building east across the region during the next 24 to 48 hours. Looking good. A weak cold front moving through the region tonight, and another cold front, a series of cold fronts actually in the polar stream, will be moving through the New Jersey metropolitan area during tonight and again on Friday night, and a second one on Saturday. And that's where the air mass is really going to start cooling down significantly, with chill and frost and freeze in interior valleys on Saturday night and Sunday night. But it's going to be a breezy weekend and a chilly one at that. Here comes the cold front approaching from the west. Again, areas shaded in the darker greens have the greatest chances of showers, more widespread in these regions. Here, just an outlier chance of a shower across these regions. So this region here in the lighter greens are just a scattered chance of a shower. And again, we see this with the frontal passage on Friday morning. Most of the moderate to a shower extends up and toward the Great Lakes with a northwest wind coming in off the lake. So we can see some precipitation from streamers in these regions here off all of the Great Lakes here. And just a dry, cold frontal passage, mainly an outlier shower. Atmosphere dries out. Cold air advection begins to move in, with a series of another cold front moving through on Saturday night. And behind this, that's where the upper low and the cold air advection will be building into the region. High pressure downsloping northwesterly winds off the mountains here and off the Great Lakes. Some streamers here back towards the Great Lakes, but none of this reaching our area. Just a partly cloudy to clear forecast for the weekend, and chilly too. We'll get into the temperatures in just a moment, and this high pressure ridge will continue to build over the forecast region through the midweek. And by the time we get to Wednesday, southwesterly winds and warmer temperatures back to near seasonal levels. Another cold front approaches by Friday of next week. We're going to be at or above normal temperatures for the next 6 to 10 days. The next couple of days actually will be below normal, and then we'll just get to about normal again by the middle part of next week. Precipitation below normal. So we're continuing in our drought situation. The next 8 to 14 days above normal in the eastern United States and most of the central plains as well, and below average in precipitation. Here's a look at your high temperature forecast for today around the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia metropolitan area. Temperatures about normal in the low to the mid 60s. By the time we get to Friday afternoon, temperatures again will be in the low to the mid 60s, perhaps upper 60s around the I-95 corridor, southern coastal New Jersey as well, upper 50s back into the Poconos region. By the time we get to Saturday, things are really going to start cooling down. We're going to find multiple temperatures here in the mid to the upper 50s across most of the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. Could be some upper 40s to around 50 over the hillier terrain of northwest Jersey and back towards the Poconos. And by the time we get to a Sunday morning, or Sunday afternoon rather, it's chilly. 53, this is football weather here, 53 degrees, into the 50s everywhere, mid and upper 40s across interior northwestern New Jersey, and of course back into the Poconos and New York State's Adirondack region. And by the time we get to a Monday afternoon, we're going to find temperatures still on the chilly side, trying to rebound back into the 50s, again upper 40s in the Poconos. It's not till around Tuesday and Wednesday the temperatures start getting back into the 60s with a few upper 50s over the interior, and by Wednesday afternoon temperatures get back to normal in the mid and upper 60s across most regions. Minimum temperatures over the land masses here will be in the 50s and upper 40s to upper 30s in a few spots, around 40 degrees or so, and this is going to be for this morning. Or Thursday morning, and as we get into Friday morning, temperatures will be again in the mid and upper 40s across the interior sections, and around 50 or so around the New York City metropolitan area and Philadelphia as well. And by the time we get to Saturday, this is Saturday night, early Sunday morning, this is where the cool down begins. Most temperatures are going to be in the 40s, including the New York City metropolitan area. Could be some upper 30s out on eastern Long Island, interior southeastern New York, and back into the Poconos, including northwestern New Jersey. This is where the frost and freeze is going to be coming in. By the time we get to Sunday night, basically Saturday night, Sunday morning, temperatures again around 40 in the New York City metropolitan area. It's a chilly one with temperatures back into the 30s now. Upper 20s are possible. This is widespread frost and freeze that could be occurring in this region here, probably just outside of the Philadelphia and the I-95 corridor, but extending back into central Pennsylvania, northwestern New Jersey, central and southern New York. Outside of New York City, frost freeze, a good bet. So you want to protect the vegetation out there by bringing them in or covering them up. By the time we get to the middle part of next week, by the time we get to Wednesday, temperatures Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, they'll be rising back into the 40s again, maybe around 50 in the New York City metropolitan area, and still chilly upper 40s, perhaps some mid and upper 30s across the region, across Poconos and northwestern New Jersey as the air mass begins to modify. So for everything live, it's GordonStateWeather.com, GordonStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a spectacular Thursday.